Hey folks, thanks for joining. And yeah, I'm seeing the chat. Uh, cool. Try to drop from where you are joining. Yep, great. So yeah, let's get started. Hey folks, my name is Kartikey Rawat. I'm a campus expert from India, and with me we have three field experts from India. Uh, all of three are my friends. And yeah, getting started with Siddharth. Siddharth, go bro.
Hello everyone. I can already see the chat. People have been there in the chat since quite a while, even before we started the live. So thanks a lot everyone for joining in. I can see people are interacting, telling where they have been joining in from. Feel free to let us know in which city you are right now, where you'll be traveling in the next month, in which city of India are you planning to attend field day? Is it Delhi or Bangalore? Let us know that as well. And yes, here we are today for GitHub Field Day AMA kind of thing. And talking about me, I'm Siddharth Dayalwal. I'm one of the field experts for India region, along with these two legendary people on my side, Vaishnavi and Ojasvi. And I'm tuning in from Vadodara, Gujarat, which is the westernmost part of India. Of course, you all know that, just in case anyone doesn't know. And yes, I'm pretty excited and looking forward to answer all of the questions we have today in the chat, from the comments, from Kartikey, from anyone around the world. But yeah, welcome everyone, and I'll pass it on to Ojasvi.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Jasvi and I'm joining from Delhi. So I'm extra excited about the Delhi Field Day. So uh, I'm I'm really excited to see you all here, and we are here to answer your questions. So passing on to Vaishnavi.
Hi everyone, my name is Vaishnavi Dwivedi, and yeah, like as you already know, that I'm one of the field experts from India, and yeah, I mean, I'm very excited for GitHub Field Day. I know it might not seem like that right now for some reason because I haven't slept all night last night. So anyway, it was I'm really looking forward to answering all of your questions and just telling you all about this amazing event that we've been planning for the past few months, and like we're very excited to share all the details with you all and answer any doubts that you might have. So yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, first of all, first question, like many people, those who are very new to community or those who starting off, many people from first year, second year, actually, what is GitHub Field Day? So maybe maybe Siddharth, can you start? Like, actually, what is GitHub Field Day? Actually, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. GitHub Field Day is very interesting event, I would say, to start with. And of course, to be very precise, it's an unconference which GitHub Education hosts, and it is hosted by GitHub team, GitHub Field Experts, along with some campus experts as well. And if we just need to talk about India, we have had the field day last year, which was like the first ever field day, but that was virtual. But talking about in person, which field days are meant for, we are going to host the first ever in person field days here in India, which is in Delhi and Bangalore. So coming back to what is field day, it's kind of unconference. Now, what do you mean by unconference, right? You might have heard conference word before, but what is unconference? Now, unconference something like, if I need to be very basic, it's like you decide the flow, you decide the topic of discussion. You are the person who will just take the lead, for let's say a discussion topic, or maybe a conversation or anything else as well. It's very open, it's very informal, it's so much fun at the same time as well. And GitHub Field Days are meant to connect community leaders. Now, we all are community leaders out here, right? We host several events for our community members, host workshops, different kind of activities, so that someone in our community can learn from it, can, let's say, get the opportunity. But what about the community leaders? They do not get the chance to interact with each other, right? Because they are so busy managing and growing their existing community. So GitHub Field Day gives all such community leaders an opportunity to just come together, interact with each other, share their experiences, learnings, failures, what they have been doing, what new they are coming up with, or anything else as well. And it's just more of an experience, or like an environment where we all learn from each other's experiences, failures, asking question, helping each other out. So GitHub Field Day gives all of us, all of such community leaders, that platform to come together at a single platform, know more about what others are doing, and also enjoy at the same time, and take some time out of their busy schedules. Because I see Vaishnavi, Kartikey, Ojasvi doing so many things, and then we personally do not get that much time to interact, but because of such events we get to interact, and that is something which field days are meant for. But enough of me speaking. I would love to hear from Vaishnavi and Ojasvi as well. Maybe Vaishnavi, you can go first.
So, I mean, I think you pretty much encapsulated everything that we want to say, but I'd just like to say a TLDR: free food, free swag, free conversation with amazing people. And yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty much all that's free. But yeah, like, you can, come and talk to a lot of people, network with a lot of people. And I think the most amazing part of an unconference is that you don't have to listen to anyone here. You can speak yourself. You don't have to, survive a talk or anything of that sort. You can voice your opinions. You can talk about a certain topic. You can join whichever talk or whichever conversation or discussion that you would like to join, which is closer to your heart. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that is there for y'all, for everyone. And I mean, there's the discussion and the serious stuff as well as the fun stuff, which will be like, obviously, we won't be disclosing everything here. I mean, there has to be an element of surprise once you get there. So, yeah, like all those who would be shortlisted to participate would receive all the activity agenda and everything. And I'm pretty sure like it's gonna be an amazing experience for y'all, because I think most of y'all might not have, I mean, like Siddharth said, that as community leaders we only interact with our own community. But when you are interacting with community leaders like yourself, then you'll relate to a lot of things, like, oh yeah, I know I've been through the same problems. And then you'll share solutions to those problems, how you learn how other people are tackling problems that you're also facing in your community. So it's going to be very, very helpful for everyone who aspires to be a community leader, especially. So do fill out the applications if you identify yourself as a community leader in India and you are a student, of course. So yeah, or just if you'd like to add anything to that.
I think you both have pretty much covered it all. I mean, there's nothing much left to say when you both are speaking. But since we're going to have two GitHub field days, so we're going to have 2x fun, 2x learnings, and infinite memories. So, and also people who have attended the online event last year, they know how good it was. And this time it's going to be in person. So it's going to be really amazing and it's going to be promising. Yeah.
Cool. I dropped the form link for the field day. Those who didn't apply till now, you can. And just for the sake, if I'm just going for the what are the prerequisite actually. So maybe can anyone take up actually who can apply and what are the basic prerequisite for the GitHub field day? Maybe starting with Ojasvi.
Yeah, so basically, you need to be a student community leader and you need to be above 18. And apart from that, your graduation year should be 2021 or above. And yep, that's all. And mainly, we have mentioned all the points in the form, so you can just go to the form and read everything and make sure that you fulfill the criteria before applying.
Sure. And just for the sake, let me overlay this thing. So yeah, uh, you can just explore the website of GitHub Field. All things are stated over there, and form link is also I dropped in this section. If you have
I
any
guess
query
over here
regarding,
I see githubfielder.com/form. I guess that's the wrong link. The break there's no space, so don't consider the first one as the correct link. The second one, the bit.ly link,
Yeah,
is the correct one.
let me, I'm talking again. Just give me a moment.
And at the same time, feel free to share about this live stream on your socials. Maybe you can take a screenshot. Yes. Just sharing because others can join in as well. I don't want people to miss this one. This can be an opportunity for maybe
Yep.
others.
And let me start.
Now
I'm just
you
starting.
mentioned.
Vaishnavi
So,
getting prepared.
yeah. So there's one question. What should I fill in the community name section if I'm just a contributor?
Mm, mm, Maybe it's very simple. You know, many of you might have this question that what if I do not have my own community? What if I'm not a community leader? What if I have no experience in community building? Well, that is what GitHub Field Days are all about, right? You do not necessarily need to be an expert community leader. Even if you're beginning, even if you're not the lead of your community, or just like, let's say, part of the team, at some or the other role, that's fine. Even if your community is new, that is absolutely fine. The place where you will stand out is in your elevator pitch, that particular section, right? You need to make sure that you add a meaningful content over there for yourself, so that you can pitch well about yourself, right? And that is where you have to just make the difference. It doesn't matter if you have the community, if you are already running it or not. That's fine, you can definitely go and apply it. So don't worry about in that case. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. There's another question. Um, are application considered on rolling basis or evaluation started only after the deadline?
After deadline, no rolling basis. It's gonna
Not at
just
all.
be open for 1 week. So do apply as soon as possible. We'll close the applications on May 22nd. And I mean, considering the number of applications that we're getting right now as well, like we we're just like kind of overwhelmed. But just a recommendation, please try to fill it before the deadline, because I mean, after the deadline, we won't be considering any applications for both the field days. So, like, even if you're applying for the Bangalore field day, which is going to be in July, the application for it is right now only. So, make sure that you tell your friends if you want them to attend, and like you fill up the form yourself and not procrastinate on the long answer question, because I did that last year and that costed me not being able to attend the field day. Right. So please don't do that. The FOMO is really, really bad. But yeah, that's just a recommendation.
Yes, I have heard the pains of people who haven't applied, and they were like crying internally, crying in the corner, that kind of the scene.
Usually
But
during the event,
yeah,
once the hashtag was trending, people are like, okay, even I need free food, please, someone send. But it won't happen if you don't apply ASAP.
yeah, do not even hesitate once, let it be. Just let that out, write down the answer. What will happen? Either you'll get selected or you'll get rejected, but you won't have the you know
FOMO.
FOMO.
Or नहीं, FOMO
At
तो
least you
अभी क्या
applied.
आएगा आना है. But yeah, unless you are with us. But yeah, maybe.
And last year was virtual. This time it's going to be in person. So please take your bets wisely.
Cool. So just sharing the main thing. Please follow us on Twitter because all the things or all news and updates are on Twitter. So please follow us on that. It's not for us; it's for you only because all things like make a notification out of it if any tweets came out. So like it's preferably for you. And another thing, I'm sharing. I'm gonna one more tab also. Just give me a moment. So this the main website if you see, and if you just roll out down here, so all the details of two field is happening in India, New Delhi and Bangalore. So just check it out here and you will see all the details. In case you're feeling maybe a bit out, like you didn't able to understand, you can ping us on Twitter, or maybe like on a Twitter only, maybe go for Twitter only. And Yeah, I guess from my end, it's, and I think there's no more question till now. And let me check this once. Okay,
Yes,
just
feel
give.
free to drop in any questions you might have in the chat because we are here to answer that. And
I'd
Rashmi
like
has
to
something to
answer
say.
a question which was asked, I think, some time ago, and I'm not sure if that is answered or not, but
Mhm.
you can only attend one of the two field days. That's like a big requirement. I know that a lot of people who live in the middle of the country might be, oh, let's go to Bangalore, let's go to Delhi as well. But unfortunately, we won't be able to accommodate people coming in twice because obviously, like right now itself, like, accommodating that many people is very difficult for us, especially now that, the COVID thing is almost, I mean, it's not gone yet, but I mean, we are all pretending that it is. Uh, but in any case, like there are a lot of restrictions here, and we don't want anyone to miss that opportunity because someone decided to attend both the field days because we have a capacity of how many people we can accommodate in one event. So just don't take it as a don't take it as something that we don't want you there for both the field days, but it's just that it's just our accommodation stuff, like we won't be able to accommodate people coming in twice. So that's just one thing.
Yes, and on that note, I have a good bonus tip for everyone who lives in the middle part of the India. Like for all of the people who have like equal distance from their hometown to Delhi or Bangalore, while you fill up the form, what you can do is select. There are three options:
Hmm.
Delhi, Bangalore, and the third option is either of the cities. So what you can do is you can select either of the cities, and we can just see if there's any availability on any of the cities, and you can be part of, let's say, any of it. So it's like the same for you if you travel to Delhi or Bangalore. Only the dates are going to be changed, right? In that case, you'll have more high chances. But that is only for people who have the equal distance between both the cities from their hometown. I would not recommend someone from the north choosing the either option because it will be very far if you get selected for the Bangalore one. You know.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that you travel less, you have less burden on all of those travel thing. So that is the reason why we are hosting two field days. That was like the basic reason because India is such a vast country, and traveling from one point, like let's say north to south, south to north, it's very hectic. So we have divided,
Expensive.
and very expensive as well at the same time. So we have divided India into two parts for field days as well. So make sure you take the most out of it as well.
Yeah, there's one more question. What's the basis of selection given that so many applications coming in?
Maybe Ojasvi should answer that. She's very
Yeah,
pro in
so
selecting people.
Yeah. And
they meant to
rejecting
say I'm
people.
very judgmental because we have judged application. So your answers in the application form will judge that, and it will be totally based on your answers and whatever you fill that in the form, nothing else. So make sure that you double check your answers and fill them, fill all the sections. Yeah.
There's one more question. If we have attended
Uh,
last year as well, yeah,
one thing before we jump on to the another question about the application. So see, you all will be writing down questions, right? And um, to be honest, three of us we have seen many applications, and we know what is honest, what is genuine, what is copied. So in case you're thinking to copy the answer in any or the other way, in some or the other way, please do not try that. Please do not try that at home. We do not recommend that. So yeah, you might think that we wouldn't know, but we know.
I
Way
mean,
What?
smarter
if I
than you
get your
think we are.
application, if I get your application and it's plagiarized, I will know because I always know when someone has copied something because those words sort of come together to you when you read them again. So
Hmm.
don't try that. Try to be authentic. Try to be honest, and you don't have to be someone else. You just have to be yourself because we are not looking for very hi-fi people. We are looking for students who want to learn and who want to contribute, who are very enthusiastic about communities. So that's all you need, and as long as you can show us that, You don't need anyone else's words. So that's all we want to say.
Yeah. So next question: if you have attended last year as well, will it somehow affect our chances of selection this year?
Well, I do not think so, because everyone should get a fair chance, right? And even while we select, let's say, n number of people for a single city, we need to make sure that not everyone are beginners, not everyone are experienced, not everyone have attended the last year, not everyone are new. So there's like, of course, there will be kind of, the ratio where we have each kind of people joining. So you do not need to worry about that. And also, one more thing about the application, while we were talking about plagiarism, make sure you, if you want to avoid that, be honest, tell your story. We want to hear what you have done, what, where you have been coming from, what's your, let's say, the journey in the community, or what you have been doing, and why attending GitHub Field Day can add more to what you are already doing. So make sure you let us know that.
Well,
Who would
so
like
is
to
it?
answer this one?
Yeah, is it sponsored?
So political answer. I mean, so right now we don't have any provisions for sponsoring participants who will be attending. So that is exactly why we've kept 2 field days, because we weren't able to sponsor the folks coming in. And like, I mean, we wanted more people to come in, so like to accommodate, to increase that amount of people, we had to have some trade-offs there. So I mean, right now we're not going to be sponsoring any travel, but maybe in the future you can, like, obviously we can try to suggest some places and make sure that you're able to get a proper place to stay while you're attending a field day. Even if you're traveling to a city that is not yours, like if you're traveling from Mumbai or some other place to Bangalore or Delhi, then I mean, we'll make sure that you have like a proper place to stay, and we'll give you our suggestions, and probably also try to come up with some subsidized rates if we are able to, but no promises as of yet. So just keep that in mind as well while before filling the application, because don't fill the application if you're not sure. Because if we give you the spot and you are not, like, if you are on the edge of not coming in, or like if you think that you won't be able to afford it, then it'd be better if we could like give that spot to someone who would be able to do it, who would be able to attend. So just keep that in mind before filling out the application. That is all.
Yep. So next question. Drop in this one. Next question. I have to do this one. So that like because I'm just flexing for the field day. So yeah. Question. When is the whole schedule of the day releasing? And so we can plan or travel ahead of time. Yeah.
So when you'll get selected, you will get a mail with all the details. So you don't need to worry about that.
Cool. Are
Yes,
there any
and
special? Yeah.
just to add over there, you will only plan your travel and accommodation once you get selected, right? So as Ojasvi mentioned, once you get selected, you're getting multiple guides, a checklist of an event, commute and accommodation guide. Like, if we just give you some preferences of the hotels, it's definitely up to you if you want to book that. Also, the schedule, the timing would be morning till evening. We can give this tentatively for now. So what you can do is, if you're planning to come to the city, maybe you can come one day before. Let's say it's on Saturday, you can come on Friday, take a stay in that city, attend the field day on Saturday, take the night stay on Saturday, and maybe you can go back on Sunday. If you want to just explore the city, you can definitely plan accordingly. But to be to make it really, really very, relaxing for you, we would prefer coming to the city one day before, which is Friday evening. Get a stay for 2 nights, Friday night and Saturday night, and you can just go back to your hometown on Sunday morning. So that is
Yeah.
how typically you can plan it. Other than that, if you have any other plans, you can definitely add it to your plans. Yeah.
So yeah. So there's a new question like, are there any special quota for GitHub Campus Expert?
As I mentioned before, there will be definitely a diversity. So new people, new applicants, community leaders, last year's attendees, campus experts, alumni. Of course, there will be all bunch of people. We cannot say that as quota, but we are definitely considering each and every set of group over here.
Yeah. I mean, we have like in the form itself, we ask whether you are a GitHub campus expert, just for us to understand that okay, this person is a campus expert, so they must have done like they've already been through a lot of hula hoops to become a GitHub campus expert. So I mean, their journey and their experiences are acknowledged. Just like just for that reason, we have asked that, but there's no quota as such. So, yeah.
So the next question. So someone just who is just a beginner can attend or not. Also, is it necessary to be a leader of a community, or can you can you not attend it as a solo?
I mean, you have to attend it as solo only. I mean, if you're a community leader, you can't bring your entire community with you because, I mean, there's gonna be like some space constraints. But I mean, Siddharth, if you want to take this up.
I guess I already mentioned that earlier, and in the chat as well. You can apply. See, no one is looking while you are applying, right? So go ahead and apply. It is what we will decide if you are joining or not. So do not hesitate in applying. Give your best shot. You never know, you get accepted, right? So give your 100%. Let it be like, keep the rest for us.
Cool. I guess we are on time, and thanks, folks, for joining. And if you feel any queries regarding the field day, you can approach to field experts. Also, yeah, you can approach field experts for the same. And again, those who part of organizing team, yeah, they are here to help you out on that end. So yeah, and any final pointers from field experts for the field day applicants? Ojasvi?
I'll just say that go ahead, fill the form. Don't think before applying if you're good enough to apply or not. Just apply, and we'll see you there on the GitHub Field Day, and we have lots of fun. That's promised from my side and from Vaishnavi and Siddharth and all our team. It's going to be epic.
मैं
Also,
तो
just,
बहुत मस्त मजे करने वाला हूँ.
हाँ, हाँ,
Also,
मतलब
don't
हम
forget to carry your sunscreen while you're coming to Delhi.
and your meme glasses or sunglasses or whatever glasses that you might have. But I just wanted to add one thing. I don't want to be like, the trip down depression lane, but just saying that, there will be a lot of people who we'll have to reject at the end of the day. So just saying that, don't see it as something that maybe you're not good enough or anything, because I mean we are just trying to find people who would be the best fit for the event. So or like just the best combination of people coming together for this event and like to make it a success. So don't think of it as something that you have to tie your self-worth with, or something that okay, if I don't attend, then I'm basically nothing or something. I didn't attend last year. I mean, I did. I mean, I turned out all right. So, not that I was rejected, but I'm just saying that I mean, if you're not able to apply, or if something comes up, don't blame yourself for that. I mean, these events are gonna happen a lot. I mean, Siddharth is hosting so many offline events. Go join those as well. I mean, those are like really fun to attend. एंड मतलब वही यार मजा करो इतना सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. It's gonna be like any other event where you'll be able to meet great folks. So don't I mean, obviously it's going to be special for us and for everyone here at GitHub and like it just the GitHub community. But I mean, obviously we'll try to make it as special for you as well. But don't think of it like, don't idolize it way too much. So just trying to put that out there before you internalize that. So yeah.
Yeah, and to answer like few more questions from the chat. Yes, schedule will be updated on the website itself soon. We'll also be sharing it with you all people. Don't worry about that. We will keep you posted with each and every update. The only platform you need to stay tuned is the official Twitter handle of GitHub Field Day India, which is GH Field Day India. Right? Everything we have for you, you're going to get it from there itself. And
Yeah,
yes, all three of us, me, Vaishnavi, and Ojasvi, will be coming to both the cities, Delhi and Bangalore. So you'll have enough time to talk with us, and take some selfies.
of course, of course.
Okay,
And like
but
tune the there's this notification icon,
घंटा
right?
दबाए,
घंटा वो
बेल
दबाओ,
आइकन पे क्लिक करें
बेल आइकन
डेली
में
अपडेट्स
क्लिक
के लिए.
करें और आपको अपडेट्स मिलते रहेंगे सो दैट यू डोंट मिस एन अपडेट बाय ठीक है ओके anyway, so
Cool.
like, I'm just saying that you won't miss any updates and you won't have to cry over missing out on something. But please do fill up the application form. Ask your parents whether they allow you to go to Delhi or Bangalore in June/July. Ask them first, okay? If they are allowing, only then fill the form, because otherwise it's gonna be a lot of work for us. If you're not, if we end up deciding that no, I don't want to come, my mom saying, "अरे नहीं, अभी तू पढ़ बैठ के," तो फिर वो चीज we won't be able to, like, it will get overwhelming for us as well. So just be sure. I mean, but act quick. That's all. So
Yeah, just to repeat again, the deadline is 22nd May, 11:59 p.m. IST, and you can expect the acceptance mail for both Delhi and Bangalore by 29th weekend. We still do not have right exact time because we would also need some time to, of course, evaluate and go through the applications and review it. But as Vaishnavi mentioned, make sure you give it a shot. You do not miss out this time. I do not want you all to regret that you didn't fill up the form, and you would have been at the in person in that group picture, holding that umbrella, eating some
yeah,
lovely snacks and food, talking over some good brunches, enjoying the weather of Bangalore, not Delhi. But yes,
obviously.
and we definitely wish you all the very best. And feel free to tag GitHub Field Day. Directly tweet your question if you have any, but don't spam it, and we'll be there to answer. I would not recommend sending any of us DM because that's of course in private. Maybe if you can ask questions publicly, that would be even great. And yeah, we wish you all the very best and looking
Sure.
forward to all of your applications. And thanks OpInCo community for hosting this.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks a lot for giving us a platform to, talk about the event. Thank you so much.
Again, as I'm part of a team, so it's my duty. So cool. No, so before, as I saw, as Siddharth says, I'm bringing my umbrella, or in Hindi you can the chata. So like, let's meet on Delhi, I guess. So like, I will be on Delhi maybe. So let's see. Okay, and yeah, folks, thanks for joining. And if you have any doubt, just tweet with tagging Get a Field Day India, and we will there to help you on that end. Cool. So I hope so. So then, folks, see you, folks. Bye bye, and see you in Delhi and Mumbai.